The shambles have assembled. That can only mean one thing. It's time for Series 2. Welcome to Thumbs Up the Photography Show.
Well, it seems you survived the first series, so welcome back everybody. We've missed you. How were those long winter nights without us? And what rubbish did you end up watching on television to fill the void? Never fear though, despite a couple of months of incessant rain, we've got you covered. And even I'm looking forward to seeing what's coming up. So, enough of this, let's get on with the show.
That's right, we're back for a brand new series. We've got some fantastic content coming up over the next few weeks. The team have been really busy, filming in some UK locations as well as some international locations. So let's take a look at what's coming up in the next few weeks. I'll hand you over to Louise.
Crikey, that was fast. Well, we've got some awe-inspiring locations this time, ones that will literally take your breath away. We've got misty woodland conditions and there's street photography. Literally. Oh, there's this thing. And these two with that thing. Nothing could possibly go wrong. We've got a special guest or two. Let's face it, chaps, we've got you covered with your classic locations. And yes, sorry, those trousers do feature. Oh well, crack on.
So you might be wondering why I'm sitting here in an airport lounge. Well, I'm really excited because I'm heading on a bit of a Norwegian adventure to the Lofoten Islands.
That's right, Martin, and if you want to see all the exciting things that we get up to, stay tuned to the end of the series. But Martin and I are not here on our own. We're with Suggy, but I haven't actually seen him for a while. You know idea where he is?
You'll hear him before you see him.
Hats, 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 hats. A man can never have too many hats. Does that count as a hat?
Did someone voluntarily marry this man?
So earlier in the year, Martin and I found ourselves at Durham Water, and that hat reprobate had to get involved by setting us a challenge. Here's how we got on.
Warning, it's those trousers.
Hello, mate.
Morning.
What are you doing here? Wait for Suggy.
I had a message from Suggy, said just turn up at Durham with your tripod, so that's what I've done.
That's what he said to me.
It makes no sense bringing tripods and having no cameras.
No, it's a bit daft, isn't it? Where is he then? I haven't seen him about.
No, no, from him.
Hold on.
Apart from that.
What's that message? One second, I've got a message. One second. Oh, Suggy.
What's he saying?
What's he on about?
Well, I've just done a lovely little waterfall shoot here in Yorkshire. But sadly, boys, I can't make that journey up to the Lake District to join you. But I've had a bit of an idea. How do you fancy a challenge? Now, you're really comfortable with the cameras that you've got.
Yeah.
What about if we mix things up a bit? So if you look behind you, there's a couple of camera bags. One for each of you. Flip a coin. Camera A, camera B. I really want to see what you can do with these bits of kit. Oh, and by the way, there might be a little bit of a surprise in there.
Surprise?
Oh, what a hunk.
I know. He's got you one of them little VTech kiddie cameras.
I would put it past him. Should we have a look? Bloomin' bloke. Right, so, bag A,
Right.
bag B.
Heads, you choose what bag you get to choose.
Okay. Oh, I like the big bag. There's always more stuff in there.
Size isn't important.
More to go wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
Honest.
Heads! Heads. All right then. I'm going to take this one. I've got no idea what's in either of them. Let's take this one.
Enjoy.
And you can do that one. I had another message. Hold on a second. It's from Suggy.
Okay.
He says, we've got an hour
Ouch.
to produce an image. And the idea is, I think he wants to put the image in the video and the viewers going to choose the best one.
That's not political at all.
So,
No pressure.
no pressure. It's 5:37.
I know that.
I'll meet you here. I'll meet you back here at 6:37. You got to watch and stuff, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Good luck, mate.
May the best man win.
May the best man win, which will be me. Oh, my word, I don't know what's he put in this one. He's certainly not made it light for me. Hopefully it's a Hasselblad kit. Lovely.
I think I've got a toy.
See you later.
Yeah, bye.
Well, you're not going to lose him, are you? And I think that Martin should have given him his top as well, just to complete the ensemble. I think that most of us would struggle with a challenge like this, so I'm hoping that they do too. Just a bit.
Cheers, Gary. And mind you, I'm glad I won. Don't know what Martin had in that bag, but they're not very big. Maybe he's got a little Canon rangefinder. Who knows? Oh, I tell you what, this is one of my favourite images. I love shooting from here. These sticks look great. Some nice light over cat bells. This is going to be an absolute breeze. Right, let's see what he's got me. Christ, it's heavy. What have we got here? Oh, a nice big long lens. Tamron.
Yeah.
It's a bloody Sony.
Interesting. Now, what's Martin got? It's tiny. Sorry, Martin. Saying it like it is, though.
Ugh, challenge? It's not a challenge, is it? It's the Lake District. You get photos here, like shooting fish in a barrel. Challenge. Anyway, let's see what Kitty's given me.
I feel your tripod may be over-egging the pudding.
Right then, let's have a look. Very light bag. I'm not sure what's in here.
Oh, good Lord.
Ah, for sake! The f***ing Nikon. I've been royally f***ing stitched up here. Nikon. Of all the cameras you could have given me, Mr. Sony, f***ing Nikon.
Suggy, you are naughty.
I bet he's got a f***ing Hasselblad or a Phase 1 or something like that. And here's me with this f***ing Nikon. Not only that, it's a f***ing dinosaur. What the f*** is that? D7000. Yeah, there's your f***ing surprise, Suggy. Thanks for that.
Get on with it, you tart.
Anyway, I am a good photographer. I can shoot on any camera you give me. No issues at all. Let's do something with it, shall we? Let's prove it to these guys. Don't need the best kit. Let's do it. Right, so I'm going to start off with something really basic. Got some rocks here at the shoreline. I find a nice composition with those, with cat bells in the background as well. It looks really quite nice. We've had some light come through, just kissing the side of cat bells there. It looks beautiful. So yeah, I'm going to frame that up. And to be honest, whatever I get, even with this dinosaur, it's going to be better than what Dave gets anyway. Let's be completely honest there. So yeah, let's get this dinosaur on the tripod, try and take a shot.
Right, so that looks pretty straightforward. Although the only thing is, I've never used a Sony before, but
You'll work it out even in those trousers.
I don't know. Martin's a good photographer. I don't know what he had in that bag, but if it's anywhere decent, I mustn't rest on my laurels. Light's starting to go a little bit. It's a nice light over the mountain over there, but I'm going to shoot this one first. So it's going to be something like that. Haven't put the camera on yet, mind you.
Really?
But this is all about separation, and it's about the posts in the foreground not overlapping the posts in the background, and then also the hut or the house on the island. I've got to look at where the trees are lined up. Can't really get the posts below the horizon, so they're going to have to be in the trees. Just lighten those up in Lightroom a little bit maybe, but other than that, the shot is going to be a wide one with those posts, the house, cat bells, light above the top. It's going to be your winning image, you know it is. Beautiful morning. Right, let's sort the camera out and then we'll work out how to use it.
Well, I definitely got the best end of that deal. I really enjoyed using that Sony, but Martin, you didn't look at all happy.
Oh, Dave, you've no idea. I mean, it's bad enough being lumbered with a Nikon of all cameras, but Suggy had one more little trick up his sleeve. And talking to Suggy, let's see how he got on recently in the Welsh mountains with Steve.
Oh, wow. Is orange the colour of the season or something?
Yeah, thanks for that. So this week, I'm in the Ogwen Valley. Well, I was in the car at 3:30 in the morning, which meant I've had absolutely no sleep. I am shattered. My voice, my eyes, I look like I've gone 10 rounds with an heavyweight boxer. Was it worth it? Well, this is what we've got. I don't know if it shows up on this little camera. But a few moments ago, a little sliver of that little gap in the clouds, that little low gap, the sun shone through it. We've got a nice little bit of side light over on Penholwen. yeah, got a little bit of shaftage, those light rays coming down through the valley. Yeah, so they're basically just a different take on what I got a couple of weeks ago, but what a lovely place to be. Steve's behind me, running around, trying to find his own shots.
Oh my God, I've switched my mic on. Should still be able to hear me. Look at the light. Look at the light. I'm absolutely puffing like a good one. Oh. Look at that.
Steve, checking in. Are you okay?
Okay. Yeah. Let's get some photos. To say I'm in a rush is an understatement, and this light isn't going to last long at all. It's unbelievably stunning. So I tried to set up a quick comp. I got Penny Olwyn in the left hand side, Chavan on the right, this leading bit of rock here, just to give me a little bit of angle, and I'm just going to try and work this very quickly. Then I'm going to go run over there to another outcrop, actually where Suggy is, because we might actually get the Linogwyn in the image. We'll buy Cwm Idwal here. We couldn't go up any further, but wow. Jackpot.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. So yeah, I'm a little bit further forwards than you, further nearer to the edge, where it drops away down to Linogwyn. Blind panic, no foreground interest, and no excuses. There's boulders, there's little pockets of heather still, just the remnants of this year's heather. I have no excuse other than blind panic. But that light was kicking off, I just had to get there, so I've got my shot, and hopefully you like what you've seen. That's worth getting up for alone, isn't it, surely?
That light's almost gone, but I'm hoping we might just get a second blush. Whether we're doing that's another thing, so I'm just going to try and get set up with another comp. I think if I either need a pano, or we can go portrait and wide. Now I'm at 16mm here, and I'm not getting penny in. It's just off. The mountains are just a little bit too close, so what I need to do is actually get a pano, I think. So if I can get it level enough, actually that is it. So okay, let's see if we can grab a pano. This is what photography is all about. This is really what it's all about. That was fun. We might have missed it, but it was still fun.
So I think we've had the best of the light. I noticed Steve over behind you, he's flipped himself around, he's facing into Cwm Idwal now, looking at the other lake, Cwm Idwal. Yeah, when we first got here there were a few reflections, but of course once the sun rises, as often happens, yeah, now I think we've got ripples, but he's obviously spotted something because he's got his tripod set up, so I'm going to pack up, I'm going to wander over, see what he's getting.
I'm actually wore out with adrenaline. I haven't felt like this for a good while, to be honest. That adrenaline takes the pain away as well. Definitely takes the pain away. Might suffer later. Maybe we need a spoons. I wonder if I ask Gary if he wants a breakfast at Spoons in a bit.
Of course he does.
Gary, how do you fancy a breakfast at Spoons?
Yes!
It's a yes from him.
Cue 15 photos of their breakfast on WhatsApp.
That's a plan.
There's no doubt that this is a very special place. But is it me, or has Suggy got a spring in his step? Oh, thought. The Thumbs Up crew do meetups, and I think this might be a really good place to go. We've got a few booked for this year, so have a nose on the link in the description, but yeah, watch this space.
So I've come up to this other eye outcrop, but I've got to be honest with you, there's actually too much stone and rock. It's too much foreground and it distracts from that epic background. And we've lost that little bit of light as well, but yeah, I just feel as if it's too much. I thought the rocks would work leading you through. Don't get me wrong, the lines lead you through, but it's too messy. But I've turned around and gone the other way. There's actually a shot here on another day. And that's why it's always worth coming out anyway for a scout. And I know that would have been a fantastic image. So that's in the memory bank for another day. And looking at Cwm Idwal from here, it's looking epic. Again, we had the mood earlier on. Half an hour ago, we had that mood clinging to the top of the mountain there. That was in bands of cloud, low cloud. It looked phenomenal. But again, from up here, it's a good shot, a good vista shot, and maybe even a pano. Maybe that's the feature of this morning, might be the pano. I don't actually think I need a pano because I'm at 60mm, it's quite wide anyway. The only way I'd need a pano is if I wanted to go tighter in and cut out all this foreground, but I don't, because we've got the pathway leading you through and up into this cauldron. It looks amazing, it's stunningly beautiful. One of the most, probably, I'm going to put my neck out here and say it's probably my favourite area in the UK.
It is pretty gorgeous. So if you do think this is a place we should go for a meet-up, just let us know. I'm sure management can make it happen.
Well, I caught up with Steve. Cwm Idwal behind us, that's what he's been taking a few shots of. Got some lovely reflections, but for me, they were all about that light shining down that valley. Got some shaftage, Steve.
Shaftage, we got shaftage.
Yeah. I felt shafted when I got up at 3:30 this morning. I was jumping in that car.
But the good thing is, we're going to have a nice breakfast at Spoons, aren't we? And you might even be able to eat all of your sausages today.
Oh yeah, the sausage thief, otherwise known as Dave Peck, he's not with us. So if I order 2 sausages, I'll get 2 sausages. Bonus.
So will I.
Bonus.
Bonus sausage. But the light, I'm not sure if actually, we might have been too late, but to experience it was phenomenal.
Yeah,
well,
I said in my little piece to camera, sometimes it's just the experience, enjoying the light. You know, I don't think I've got a particularly good composition. I certainly didn't work it. I was in a blind panic, but yeah, sometimes just getting up, getting out there.
Oh, it was fantastic. Yeah. It was fantastic. I've thoroughly enjoyed that. The photography was put to one side, definitely. But I actually liked the rush of getting up there, the adrenaline.
The adrenaline
rush. Yeah, I was shattered by the time I'd got up there because of the adrenaline.
You heard it here first. Landscape photography, the new extreme sport. Sponsored by Red Bull.
Gives you wings.
Yeah.
I think we ought to maybe just grab a shot from here before we move on, and then let's get to Spoons.
I think that's a plan. So if we get any good shots, we'll put them on the screen now, and time for a sausage or 2.
I don't know about you, but I think when 2 photographers stand next to each other and interpret something so differently, I find it fascinating. And that's the joy of this malarkey. Lovely. But watching those 2 photographers eat their breakfast, not so much.
Got a sausage, Steve? Oh. I got 2.
Oh, and me.
Extra change.
Lads, rescue us from some impending cardiac arrests.
Oh, I do love a Spoons breakfast.
Me too, especially a sausage. Now, earlier in the show, Martin and I were at Derwent Water and we've been set a challenge. I was using a Sony and Martin was using a Nikon, but little did he know it was about to get a whole lot worse. Be warned, there might be some swearing.
A little bit.
And we knew that somewhere, in some place, there was a little northerner who was laughing his head off.
And rightly so.
At least he had the decency to give me an out bracket, or something, I suppose. Right, camera is on the tripod. Lens cap. Maybe that's the surprise. Right, lens cap off, camera on.
We've all been there. Oh, that's not a happy face.
Pink. Yeah, camera's on. Got a dial here on the left hand side to just manual, aperture priority, shutter priority. We'll stick with manual. Good with manual. I know where I am. Right. Ah, the lens is locked. So I assume aha. Right, it's an 18 to 55mm lens. I think it's an APS-C camera. Don't quote me on that. So that's going to be about a 24mm, I think. Okay. Of course, I'm used to mirrorless, so I can't actually see anything here. Okay. Looking for the back of the camera there. Looks all right. Looks all right. Just going to move over a little bit though and just try and reframe this composition.
Right, here it is. Let's have a look. Onto the Arca Swiss plate. So far so good. Apart from the fact the light's just gone. But we might have to wait. So, set on manual, I presume. Yeah, most cameras turn on with a switch there. This one's no different. F11, ISO 100. I'm just checking that Suggy hasn't done anything to this to jeopardise my chances.
He wouldn't, would he?
Looks a bit odd on the back of the screen.
When you say odd, Mr. Peck.
But who knows?
Right, so I've just moved over a little bit and I've created some separation in these rocks here, which is creating a nice little triangle that's almost pointing out towards cat bells there. So I'm just in the water ever so slightly. So I think on these cameras there should be a way to turn it into a live view, a bit like a mirrorless camera. So have a look and see if we can find a button. Got a button here that says LV. Live view? Possibly. Turn that on. Aha, we've got a screen. Right, okay, let's have a look. What the hell is going on there? Ah, you are not going to believe it. I've been stitched. I have been royally stitched up this morning. It's an infrared conversion. Ha ha ha, very funny, arseholes. Right. Oh no.
Well, that's different.
We're going to take a shot anyway, I think. We'll try.
And from here we have to pick the self timer delay.
Right, so I've taken a shot. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to turn on a 2-second timer. Still none the wiser. Of all the things that I thought would be most challenging, trying to find out how to turn a 2-second timer on is definitely not up there. Infrared, it's okay. So I'm going to put this photo on screen. It's going to be dreadful, sorry, but it is what it is. Now, thinking infrared, I have actually done one tiny bit of infrared in the past, long time ago, and it was only for a brief moment. Now, what I do know with infrared is you can get some nice photos, especially where trees are involved, because they go nice and white. And there's some trees back here with exposed roots, which I'm thinking might work. So I'm going to head over here and see if we can try and frame something up. Let's go and have a look.
Well, it kind of works. I mean, it's not the best conditions. It's a bit blustery. I've got no idea whether we've got any ND filters. I suppose I could rummage through the bag.
Can you not improvise with those trousers, Dave?
What have we here? So, good old Gary has left me some freewheel filters, which is great because in here there are a selection of NDs. So I've got a 10 stopper, 3 stopper, 6 stopper, polarizer. Oh, what's this one? That is the 10 stopper. That's one is, and a UV. That is perfect. What a great little kit that is. So I think what we're going to do, polarizer is not going to make a great deal of difference. So I'm going to put on a 10 stopper, adjust the aperture, and that's going to give me a mini exposure to smooth this water out. Let's do that now.
Well, you're all sorted, sunshine, but poor old Martin.
This could work, you know. Love these roots. We get something where I'm sort of maybe in portrait orientation, kind of pointing up and trying to get some of the canopy and these roots in. Let's try and frame something up.
cheeky. Dog is barking at me. Went over to say hello, and the lady who was walking him said maybe he thought you were the postman. I think she was referring to my rascal trousers. Anyway, what we've now got here is I've adjusted the exposure to f9, which gives me a 15th of a second, and I know, and I'm sure you know, that 15th of a second with a 10 stopper gives you a 1 minute exposure. So we're going to shoot that, and what that's going to do is it's going to blur all this water and make this look very calm, which it isn't particularly.
So as you can see here, I've got this this main oak tree here on the left hand side with these beautiful exposed roots, and I've got one on the right hand side there, so they're sort of kind of nicely linking into each other. I've angled the camera in such a way that it's pointing up, so I'm getting a good part of the branches at the top there and the canopy showing through, and obviously with the infrared those leaves will turn a bright white, so actually this looks quite nice. So I'm going to try and frame this up a little bit more, and then I'll try and grab the shot. First things first, let's try and get the focus. Again, I'm going to manual focus on this because it's going to be a lot easier. So I'm going to go and try and focus on sort of the branches at the bottom here first, because they've got the most detail and I really want to make sure that they look absolutely pin sharp. So I've moved the focus point to there, and we should be able to press a button on here to zoom in, and then we can adjust the focus about there, I think. So hard to tell. Okay, so knock that back out to there. Exposure wise, we'll take the shot and we'll just see. f5.6, 1/10 of a second. Take the shot. Quite like that. Exposure looks good as well. We'll just double checking and see if the sharpness is there. Yeah, I think we're good.
Except it puts it into bulb mode. So on my Z8, when I go past 30 seconds, it goes to 1 minute, 90 seconds, 2 minutes, no problem. With this Sony thing, you get past 30 seconds, it goes to bulb, which is fine. But what I don't know, with bulb, the shutter stays open as long as you've got your finger pressed on the button. That's how it used to work. I'm sure that's how it works, but I don't quite know how I'm meant to keep my finger on the button without the thing vibrating. And normally what you'd use is a remote control or a cable release. So I'm going to cheat a little bit. It's still going to work. I'm going to go down to F8 and shoot this at 30 seconds because it will do it for me. 30 seconds is still going to be easily enough. So here comes the Emmys now. Okay, so unless I find anything else, that's going to be the image. There's a little bit of blue rope in here, so I could just pick up and move, but I'm probably just going to Photoshop out, to be honest. I like the little configuration of these rocks here. It's quite nice. Could have done with a better sky, but I'll still be able to burn that in, and that'll work fine. There's a couple of guys in a van up there laughing at my trousers. I think they think I'm supposed to be at work. Words fail me. Right, let's tweak this composition one more go. How long have I got left? 10 minutes.
What happened with that? I'll put it on screen. Let us know what you think. But obviously we'll do a comparison and see what Dave's got with whatever it is he's shooting on. As I say, he's probably shooting on a Hasselblad. Got nice 100 megapixel files. Just going to have an absolute breeze this morning. So here's me with this. So hopefully mine turned out better than his. It is 6:45, so I need to get back there now, otherwise I'm going to be accused of cheating probably. Not that I am cheating with this hunk of junk, but I'm going to get back there now and see how he got on.
Thumbs Up merchandise is available now, link in the description below.
Where is he? Why is he late?
And the BAFTA goes to...
Oh, hello, mate.
Don't hello mate me.
What?
I've been royally stitched up. I'm a bit pissed off, to be honest with you.
Why?
Well,
What did you get? I've got a lovely, you'd have loved it. Got a lovely Sony in here, which I've never used before. It's been really nice, we enjoyed it. Have you been over there?
good for you.
What did you have?
Well, I'll get there first.
Yeah.
Nikon. And to add to that,
Yeah.
frame up a shot, turn the camera on, spend about 15 minutes trying to figure out how to work it to actually get something on the screen to begin with. Turn it on, it's f***ing infrared.
To be fair, I'd have been in my element.
And then I spent most of the morning
Infrared!
trying to figure out how to autofocus, how to try and turn on the 2-second timer. No idea. I even Googled it. I sat down there with my phone, Googling how to do certain things. Felt like a right plonker.
Did you get an image?
I actually got 2.
Oh, did you?
Whether they turn out is another matter.
What a professional then. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, Suggy, you've done us proud. When you said Nikon, I thought, actually, oh, it was a Z9. I thought I had a Z9 or a Hasselblad.
No, this is a dinosaur.
Oh, is it? Okay.
D7000.
D7000.
Yeah.
Wow. Don't know what year that was.
PSV monstrosity.
Oh, wow. Perfect. Okay, well, there we go. Sounds like I won. Actually, I don't know that because this guy's decent. So who can tell? We'll put the images on. And then if you could just leave in the comments below who deserves to win, I suppose would be the best thing to say.
Deserves to win, me, definitely.
You've had a bit of more of a handicap.
If we go on the quality of photos, that's another matter. But if we go on who deserves and who's been absolutely royally stitched up, I should win.
Well, there we go. I hope you've enjoyed this little segment. Let's pass you over to one of the other fellas.
Io e M. Mennel, U. Camper, e abbiamo...
Do you struggle with woodland photography? Do you find those soft, painterly images that you see your friends taking beyond your reach? Do you have no patience for learning how to replicate the effect in Photoshop? Is the autumn effect alien to you? Are you sick and tired of looking on those weather apps for mist and fog? Then we've got the innovation you've been crying out for. New from Thumbs Up Products, Lens Lube. That's right, Lens Lube.
Lens Lube, for those challenging woodland situations.
Available in original flavour, but why not try brand new Hebridean sea salt and haggis tears. Mmm, zesty. And it couldn't be easier to use. Simply remove the lid, get a decent amount on your finger and work it into the lens.
You are so naughty. Naughty.
Oh yeah, really work it into the glass. Really rub it in there.
Stroll on, Suggy.
Remember, you can't have too much lens lube. And remember, not only is this innovation guaranteed, yes, guaranteed to improve your woodland photography, it also smells amazing and tastes fantastic.
You dirty git.
Oh. Right, I've applied the lens lube, I'm ready to take the shot. But how much would you pay for this amazing product? Well, let me tell you, just £1. Just £1 to you amazing thumbs up people. I know, it's amazing. Right, let's get in there. Let's get this shot. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to bob it on the screen right now.
Lens Lube is a registered trademark of Thumbs Up Products. Caution, may cause permanent lens damage, erectile dysfunction, or unwanted pregnancy. Harmful if swallowed. Always keep away from children. Your investment may go up as well as down. Does not contain ND filters. Always read the label.
All set for getting a perfect sunset.
Fatto la North Coast 500 e un po' di più. Sì, quindi è È ancora piuttosto presto la mattina. Fresco, ma dobbiamo fermarci. Stiamo andando verso Torino.
It's like working with fucking amateurs.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this short segment. I'll hand you back over to Louise.
Thank you, lovely. Well, I'm in Slovenia, a land of many churches, waterfalls, and other gorgeousness connected with mountains. I'm quite excited because I'm going to a new location for me today, one that for several years I got confused with my all-time Slovenian favourite.
This is Sveti Thomas, St. Thomas's Church, and it's perched on the top of a hill, as so many of the 3,000 odd churches are in Slovenia, just poking in and out of the mist on this glorious autumn morning. At this time of year, it is a very popular location for sunrises, and for good reason. This is my first visit when I was surprised with a subtle pink sunrise. In 2023, I returned and stayed right next to that church. What that meant was that I was on site for a sublime set of circumstances. I'd never visited in spring though, and this year I did, capturing my favourite shot thus far in 2025, with only one other photographer in the vicinity. Now, I'd seen many shots of another Sveti Thomas online, not realising that indeed it was another. And it was only after a chum very kindly and gently pointed out that I was being a bit of a plonker that the penny dropped. There was, in fact, another Sveti Thomas, and it was even more remote. This time of year, the fields and verges were resplendent with beautiful spring flowers, and the landowners were frantically playing a race against time to get the stuff in before the rains came.
Now the bells are ringing, which tells me it is midday on this lovely late spring morning, afternoon, whatever. This gorgeousness,
oh hello,
is the other Sveti Thomas.
Although this is probably best at sunrise, I did at least have the flowers to play with.
It's quite a special time of year to come actually, isn't it?
Talking to yourself, girl.
Just very different from autumn when I've been this country many times before. Lots of rain then.
Yep.
Not quite as much now.
Good.
Look at it.
Agreed.
Gorgeous.
Subjective? Okay, I'll shut up.
For me, Slovenia is the top landscape photography location that I have ever been to. It is diverse, it has the mountains, little villages that you just see glimpses of lovely rural life, and it's so different season on season. I might even argue that at this time of year, it almost beats Tuscany.
Controversial.
Come to Slovenia, it is amazing, but I'm going to argue, come to Slovenia instead of Tuscany at this time of year.
Oh, you are flirting with danger, girl. Flirting. Now, do not get me wrong. I love Tuscany. I have had many a happy hour capturing its beauty. But at this time of year, late spring, it can be very busy, and for good reason. I almost want to keep this place a bit secret. And yes, I'm showing you a lot of churches, which is not everyone's cup of tea. But look beyond. The lack of crowds, the quietness, the tranquility. That's got to be worth something. And if you do need further convincing, well, whilst we play this gorgeous music, just have a look at these. I think what I'm trying to do today is to make us all think. Because there's so many honeypot locations that we seem to pour to that actually sometimes they can be unpleasant because everyone else is there. Bar one or two places. Slovenia doesn't have that. Yet. Well, I guess I'm not helping the cause at all. Anyway, crack on.
Well, thank you for joining me today at the other Sveti Thomas. I still think the other one holds my heart a little more. I'd love to know which one is your preference. Meanwhile, over to Steve and his explorations.
Welcome to this part of the episode where I'm going to do a one-shot wonder. And it's of Dovercourt Lighthouse. Dovercourt Lighthouse is there. It's just the one structure, so I'm deciding to go for a 60-second exposure, a long exposure. But I'm going to do some fine art, remove the horizon, all that stuff. It's just about where I'm going to choose where to shoot it, because how the legs are. I think from here it's going to work because the legs are in behind the other set, or I might just move up there actually and just separate the legs. But from here, the thing is, if I shoot from here, it would be easier to remove the horizon. I just need to get slightly tighter to this wall. Obviously this wall runs straight out to it, so that means it's probably square on with the wall. So if I get tighter to it, I should get the legs absolutely bang on. So the next choice I've got is, I can just about get the legs just about right there. I think that will do. So we'll keep it down low. No reason to have it any higher. Not really. So I'm going to soften that sea. So I'm going to get close to the surf because I need to have a lot of that sea in the bottom part of the image, I think. So I might actually come up as well. I'm going to choose to put it on the right hand side with a lot of sea, and then maybe just crop the sky out a little bit. So the first thing I got to do is set it for, I want to use a 1 minute exposure. So if I set it at a 15th of a second, get the exposure correct, I'm going to up the ISO to 50. Right, so, and then I'm going to drop the aperture down to f14, which gives me a 15-second exposure. Then, all I need to do then is use my 10 stop on the front, go to bulb mode, which it's already set. We're focused on the lighthouse, we'll grab the shot, see how it is. That's very nice indeed. I will double that up and just do it again just in case. I always do. I think it's good practice to get 3 or 4 when you do something like this.
If you are interested in how I edit this image of Dovercourt Lighthouse, then why not pop over to our members area.
I really hate layovers and airports. It's just boring, isn't it?
Boring, tedious, just nothing to do. I hate it.
Yeah, me too. Hold on.
What's this?
Oh, look.
It's
this year's Thumbs Up Thursday book.
Volume 1.
So how do people get into the book, Martin?
Well, they enter the competition on Thumbs Up Thursdays on the Facebook group, and the winner and the runners-up go in the book for that week.
Fantastic. So if you want to go in next year's book, go and check out Thumbs Up Photography on Facebook.
And if you want to buy a copy of this, you can do so on thumbsup.photography. Go and check it out.
Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for this week. We hope you've enjoyed this week's episode. To find out more about Thumbs Up Photography, go and check out our website, thumbsup.photography. Link in the description below.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and hit that all-important bell icon so you get notified when we next put a video out. But for now, here's a recap of this week's images and a look at what's coming up in the next episodes.
Next time, Steve points out the obvious. Dave plays with his toy. Naughty boy. We enjoy some amazing conditions in the Lake District. And Martin gets down on one knee for our special guest, Courtney Victoria. So thank you for joining us, y'all. See you again next time at Thumbs Up, the Photography Show.